The truly best situation you can be in to become successful doesn't have anything to do with your background, doesn't have to do with where you're born. It has to do with whether or not you enjoy work. Because if you can enjoy work, this is going to be a huge cheat code because it's going to allow you to work so much more than the average person. The average person absolutely abhors work, which means they absolutely hate it. They hate it with a passion. They want to just not do work. In fact, their full existence a lot of the times is just to avoid work. But if you flip that on its head, you start to realize that, okay, by working on things that I'm interested in, or maybe that I'm not even interested in, but I know that are good for me, then, and getting used to that work and doing lots of work, you can completely change your life. And you can overtake so many people in this world who just want to avoid work. If we think about this as like a spectrum, right? Maybe 80% of the people in this world just hate work so much. Maybe 10%, additional 10% will do a little bit of work, but eventually they'll stop. And then so you just have a huge jump. You just get put all the way to the front of the race if you're able to just commit yourself to doing large amounts of work without end. Obviously, I'm not talking about burning out. I'm talking about, taking strategic rest and strategic breaks, but I'm still talking about doing more work than most people would ever even consider doing in a day. And when you're enjoying that work, that's going to allow you to really just 10x your success because you're going to enjoy the process more. The process will still suck. Just because you enjoy work doesn't mean that you're going to enjoy every second of the process. But because you enjoy work, now you enjoy, let's say 75% of the process of just doing more and more work. Whereas before, if you don't enjoy doing the work, you're going to, let's say, only enjoy maybe a third of it, 30%. And now everything else is uphill. So the more you can enjoy doing work, the less uphill everything becomes. You still need to do it, but mentally that removes one of the barriers that you typically have towards doing more work. And that barrier is that you just simply don't want to do it. But if you can get past that, you're going to just watch your productivity and the amount of work you can do skyrocket. And it's just like what I say, really a callus. You're building a callus, but this is actually coming from a mental shift in your mind where you realize that work is necessary and you try to seek out meaningful work that you understand is going to grow you. And you understand that growing yourself and your own capabilities is the most important thing you can do. And that in a sense, this work is going to benefit you in some way. And once you make those different couple of realizations, this will allow you to work for extended periods of time because you're very clear on why you're working, you know the direct benefits of working, and you understand it's going to help you in the long term become successful.